Hello, what's up? How's it going? We are back with some more standard action. So I have one more deck I want to try before getting into Explorer. Yes, you heard that right. We're going to play Explorer soon again. Capricious Hellraiser. Mythic from the new set. Honestly, guys, I'm surprised at myself for not trying this card earlier. It does, like I did some preliminary games, and it does seem kind of good, honestly, like much better than I thought. Yeah, 6 mana 4/4 when it comes to play, exile 3 random cards from your graveyard, and then you can choose a non-creature, non-land, so no creatures from those, and no lands, of course, too. I mean, it says it. When we're explaining the most obvious things, and you can cast it for free. So if you hit an Invoke Despair, yeah, imagine that. Invoke Despair into Capricious Hellraiser on Invoke Despair. Boom. And yeah, if you just hit like an Elder Dragon War, a Planeswalker, a Fable, a removal spell, I mean, it's already pretty good. And then, if you have 9 or more cards in your graveyard, which over the course of a long game and discarding cards with Fable, with Elder Dragon War, just playing your removal, you get there, this thing costs 3 mana. So you just cast it for free. And then, I mean, if you cast it for free as a 4/4, and you get like a removal out of the deal, that's an incredible rate. If you get an Invoke out of the deal, that's completely broken, right? So there's something to this thing. There's a little bit of variance involved, of course, but I think on average, you're pretty likely to hit at least like 1 spell, even if you have a couple lands in hand, if you discarded them or whatever. So yeah. And in the worst case, I mean, if your opponent has Unlicensors or Graveyard Hate, you at least still have a 6 mana 4/4. Not great, but hey. And to be fair, I mean, Graveyard Hate comes in the form of Licensors these days, Corpse Appraiser, and maybe a little bit of Graveyard Trespasser. Denriall, I guess, out of Soldiers. But like Denriall, Corpse Appraiser, Trespasser, they don't exile much. I guess Trespasser can exile much if it survives. But we have lots of ways to kill it. And in the Hearse, we have Abrade game 1, which Hearse is probably not a thing game 1. And then post-board we have Brotherhood and Abrade. Yeah, so I think this deck seems kind of good. And want to give it a shot. And I think Rakdos is the perfect fit for Capricious Hellraiser. You have a decent enough mana base. You have fantastic sagas and Fable and Elder Dragon War to support the archetype. And of course, you have all the black good stuff, and you have one of the maybe the best spell to get back with Hellraiser. You can also play Planeswalkers, by the way. You can. I don't know, I could, instead of Cruelty of Gix, I could play Vraska, for example, which maybe is reasonable. Maybe I will conclude to come to that after this session, because Cruelty of Gix is, yeah, it's a card. It's maybe not the best card ever these days, I feel like. Yeah, anyhow, this is the deck, and I mean, pretty much all of this is standard stuff. We have some removals, we have Duress in the main deck, some cutdowns, Lilianas. 27 lands, I mean, we're playing 4 6-drops. I think it's fine to play 27. Also, Elder Dragon War, if you draw a lot of lands, you can cycle them away, Bloodtithe, etc. You have also ways to cycle lands. Although I would cut another Xander's Lounge and add another mountain. Just want to minimize the amount of tap lands. And 4 non-black sources in 27 lands is just fine. Like Invoke Despair with 23 black sources, you're doing pretty good. The Grixis lists play like 22, 23 black sources. So 23, I think, is plenty. Yeah, sideboard, real quick. Yeah, Duress, Abrade, and Licensors. I'm trying out Phyrexian Arena, which is sort of in the Bankbuster slot. But I think in this deck, it could be good. You have some other enchantments to sacrifice in case they have Invoke. And yeah, I mean, this is also better with Bankbuster, better than Bankbuster, because the deck has a heavy late game. So it's gonna be, yeah, like activating Bankbuster and stuff costs you time. Arena is just free mana investment and then pays you a life, and then you can get it back with the Hellraiser 2, have the Arena out. I don't know. I was just thinking like Bankbuster is an incredible Magic card. You might want to have that too in the sideboard. But yeah, I just wanted to give Arena a shot. Like Arena is a really strong Magic card. It just doesn't line up well against certain things. But if you have an Arena out against the Grixis opponent and just deal with the Invoke Despair somehow, like Duress it, or they just don't draw it. I mean, the card is really freaking good against Grixis. Yeah, just like any deck that doesn't really deal with it. But yeah, Invoke Despair. I think Arena is going to be a thing maybe when Invoke Despair rotates. If Black stops having like this random enchantment hate in every Black mid-range main deck, then Arena will get a lot stronger in the Black Mirrors, like really strong. Yeah, another cut down Brotherhood and Sheoldred for life gain. And then we have some Planeswalkers and Burn Down Houses and more big spells. This is a little bit of a package I like to bring in against Mono White. Burn Down House is great there. Planeswalkers are good usually. And the Planeswalkers, of course, you can get back for Hellraiser. You can also do more broken stuff, like Portal to Phyrexia, you know, get that back for the Hellraiser. Or Beyond the Multiverse is also a pretty strong card, of course. What's it called? Multiverse? One with the Multiverse. But I think I like to keep it consistent and real. I don't want to draw dead cards. And then again, if I have a lot of cards in my graveyard, the Hellraiser isn't as consistent. So it's not gonna get me the one with the Multiverse or the Portal to Phyrexia, like, right? That's the issue there. But I mean, could be something to consider for sure. Like, maybe I'll build a Hellraiser version more around those cards. And what you can do then is you can play Hearse in a main deck, which is fine in the format, right? It's kind of decent against Grixis. It's like, yeah, it's like decent everywhere. It's actually not a terrible main deck card. And I mean, you have lots of discards, so you can discard it in bad matchups. But what you can also do with this, you can work on your own graveyard to then just leave a Portal to Phyrexia in the graveyard, right? To have 100% rate of hitting it. That's a little bit of a synergy there with the Hellraiser. I mean, you can do the same with Trespasser too. You can work on your own graveyard and minimize the amount. Maybe that's even more reasonable because Trespasser at least like blocks and gains some life. Yeah, I mean, there's things you can do with this archetype. But for now, we just go with the Reactors version. Pretty straightforward. Just a little bit of an over-the-top mid-range deck. Yeah, I'm curious about getting paired into Grixis. I'm curious about getting paired into other mid-range decks. And I think aggressive decks, I mean, I have 3 Elder Dragon War. Soldiers, come at me. I'm going to just wipe your boards continuously and get them back and wipe it again. And yeah, so let's do this, I guess. Let's jump into the queue. We're on the draw. All right, we have high rank. We can only fall from here, can we? Let's do this. Let's do this. Evolving Wilds. Okay, wild. Evolving Wilds. Wild. Not. I didn't intend that pun. I was just surprised to see that card. And this artwork I haven't seen in a long time. Okay, it's a Harvester. Maybe it's just a mirror match. Maybe, I mean, if they're playing this, they might be, you know, looking for more duels. So they might be also playing Invoke and Hellraiser. Who knows? Well, yeah. Being on a play in this equation is slightly better than being on a draw, right? Well, well, well. Are they also gonna invoke me next turn? Oh, yeah. Magic the Gathering. Ah, okay. Dusk Mangler. Wow. Spicy. I guess I need some more Graveyard Hate if I want to make this deck competitive in this format, huh? Then Graveyard Trespasser in the main deck would also make sense. Because, like, I can do a lot of value. I'm probably going to lose to Atraxa no matter what. Although, I mean, do I even want to kill this? I don't think so. I think I need to invoke here. And I have my Goblin survive. What I wanted to say is that maybe, I mean, if I just keep on invoking my opponent, it might be good enough. They just kill them both. Wow, that's wild. That seems, I don't know. Okay. Put these back. Yeah. Double Bloodtithe. Yeah, sure. So you want to have 4 black and 3 red, then you're good to go for the entirety of the game, right? Hellraiser costing 3. Red. I mean, Cruelty on Atraxa is an issue, of course. Evolving Wilds is weird still. Bitter Reunion number 2. Maybe they just didn't have the wildcards for all the duels. Dusk Mangler. Enters the battlefield. Each opponent sacrifices a creature, discards a card, loses 4. Yeah, I guess they just want to hardcast that thing. I mean, it's pretty decent. I mean, when you hardcast it, you have to discard a card, though. I don't know. Not convinced. Blood, discard, Blackcleave. Okay, they're desperately looking for that Cruelty of Gix. And we gotta kill them before they get to that. Well. Let's start by invoking. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the deal. And I guess I could draw into a Hellraiser. But I only draw one here because Bitter Reunion being an MVP against my Invoke Despair. Takenuma is kind of nice with the Hellraiser, that's why I play 2 copies. It mills you, gets the Hellraiser back, and makes it cheaper potentially. Now we already have 5 cards in the grave. Alright. Oh, Olivia as well. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Stack doesn't have... Like, Grixis can allow itself to just, like, play a couple Graveyard hate pieces in the sideboard. I know the winner of the latest challenge played... played 2 hearses in the sideboard. Yeah, but like... because they have Corpse Appraiser, right? But my deck doesn't have Corpse Appraiser to mess with the Atraxa decks. So... I need more Graveyard hate, I believe. Or at least like more in the sideboard. That's a lot of lands. So now I can use Takenuma or I can cycle again. If I cycle again, I could actually draw Hellraiser. But Hellraiser, Jesus Christ, looks pretty terrible here. Wow. Okay. I guess I'm just going to Takenuma then. Hopefully they just have another Olivia. No. Okay, now I'm probably dead. I need to draw Invoke off the top. I'm not beating Atraxa otherwise. Dreams of Steel and Oil. More Duskmangler. Liliana. Yeah. Cut down on my Kiki. Okay. I don't know. I like the rest more than this thing. I guess this takes Corpse Appraiser, which is cool. And Graveyard Trespasser and Denriall. Okay, maybe it's actually better than Duress, but Duress takes counterspells. It's like, depends really. No, I'm not winning with these draws. There's a Hellraiser. Okay, well, I just gotta get lucky here, I think. Do I play Go for the Throat first? I don't think so. I mean, they had sacked the Reunion. The Invoke isn't even that good here. They go to 11. They could play like another Cruelty, get their Atraxa back. I think I lost no matter what, but we can try. Hit nothing. I mean, to be fair, at least it's like a 3-mana 4/4, but yeah, that wasn't great. That was not good. Hellraiser would be incredibly good in the with the Zendikar lands out. Remember the Zendikar lands like Seagate Restoration or Imeria's Call. Imagine you play those lands and you discard them and you get a back for Hellraiser. Yeah, let's go. Okay, and the heads up against Rakdos Atraxa, this deck needs more Graveyard hate. Simple as that. But if it does have more Graveyard hate, things like Cruelty become so much less threatening, right? But without counterspells, they can still hardcast this stuff. But then hardcasting is not as threatening, right? Like, because I can just hardcast my own Invoke Despair and Hellraiser and all that. Bitter Reunion. There is a Sokenzan. So I can always draw like Invoke into Invoke into Invoke. That's why I'm not conceding yet, right? They're gonna get another Traxa back. Yeah, I mean, this is... I'm gonna concede soon, but not quite yet. You gonna get the Hellraiser back? No. Ah, okay. He's gonna attack a haste. Oof. Okay, that's kind of dirty. That's pretty dirty. But now I kill Olivia, they lose both. Burn down the house, one off in the main. I like the list. Looks like a cool list. Get a reunions a bunch. Yeah, it's not messing around. Just the evolving wilds is sus, but maybe they just have a wildcard issue. I haven't seen a Blackcleave Cliffs, have I? Oh no, they do have that too. At that point, I mean, why do you need so much big duels? Okay, we're trying again. You can also copy the Hellraiser with Kiki, which is extra good. Alright, we gotta go for the throat out of the deal. Go away, Olivia. Exile this creature, at least, I suppose. Kill you. Opponent's at 20 now. Yeah, I've had better days. I think I'm gonna take a look at one more Atraxa hit. And then I'm just gonna pack this one up. They're gonna burn down and then play Cruelty. No, they can't. 9 mana. Yeah, I mean, this deck is fine, but it just loses badly to Grixis, I believe, so... As long as Grixis is like a deck, it's just tough to sleeve up Rakdos Atraxa. I also think like Soldiers is a good deck against my opponent. If the Soldier player is prepared. But like my deck is not a good deck against him. That's not a good matchup. Okay, I've had enough. I've had enough. We grinded them down to 17 cards in library. Okay. So, Phyrexian Arena looks kind of good here, right? Like, they don't seem to have answers. If they don't play Invoke, and match is gonna go grindy. Alright. What do I want? Cruelty of Gix. Yeah, Cruelty of Gix looks good here, doesn't it? So, Bloodtithe and Fable are the early creatures I have to consider. Duress, hers. Abrade doesn't look that great, does it? I mean, I haven't seen a Bankbuster yet. I don't know if they have it. Edict is... Just, everything seems worse than Go for Fruit seems best. Cut Down is cheap, but I'm on the play here. Elder Dragon War is a question mark. Seems kind of bad, honestly. I like the idea of playing more removal, maybe a Sorin. This is a nice card when you're like on the draw. You can swoop up Harvester into Fable. It's a really hit or miss, but because if they don't have those, it's just like a 4/4. But I guess worst case, it is just a 4/4 ultimately, and you can make it 4/4 immediately, which lines up pretty badly against Edict and Lily. Otherwise, they show me Cut Down and Brotherhood's End. I guess against those, it doesn't line up so bad. Vraska seems also kind of decent, right? Like just put some Planeswalkers in here and then add more removal. I'm a bit low on removal right now. Cut Down seems pretty good actually against the early stuff. Although Edict kills the bigger stuff too. Liliana, I have Liliana too. Beat the clunky right now for the rest. I think this is fine on the play. I think this is fine. Like, I only worry some is that maybe I don't have enough spot removal right now, and I could lose against like a Fable going Rampage. But I have Harvester also, right, on the play. It can just kill the Fable token. Like, even on the draw it can. Not this hand's perfect. I'm just missing a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, like all these decks do. Duress, yo. Show me what you got. Okay, so you doubled Swamp. This kills my Lily. This is just a threatening card. So either I take the thing that kills my Lily. I mean, the first and second chapter are kind of good against my hand here. Taking a Vraska out of my hand, I wouldn't like that. To be fair, I'm on the play, so I hit the Vraska first. Maybe I just take the Edict and then go for ultimate. It's funny that the Lily helps them, but I have the Hearse. Ah, the Brotherhood and actually destroys the Hearse, but they have 2 swamps here. I'm just gonna take the Edict. Come on, like, don't care about the 5-drop right now. I don't get punished for that though. Maybe I should have just taken it. I don't know. I will see how this plays out. I think this is fine. Another Lily. Okay, well, if I would have known that, I would have taken the Edict. Okay. Plus, I guess I forgot to activate my Hearse. That was a bit loose.
We all have things we'd rather.
Dusk Mangler bites the dust. Okay. And now I have Hearse, so I can control what cards I have in my graveyard for Hellraiser. Well, well, well. Actually, plussing Lily doesn't sound so good when I have a good card in my hand. Alright, fine. Just pass. Okay. Do I want to exile these? That's actually kind of tricky, isn't it? I think not. Okay, well, definitely not going to give them a treasure, so I'm just going to minus the Lily. I guess we can plus Vraska first, because why not? Draw cards. Yep. Okay, Hellraiser is really good here. So I don't have a big graveyard, it's just going to be ultra powerful. Did I just say ultra powerful? Oh my god, sounds like... Whatever. I don't even know. Dusk Mangler goes, yeah. Duress, well, good luck. Okay, let's exile more out of their graveyard. Okay, well, I can just Duress here, I suppose. Before we do anything, let's just do this, though. Okay. Alright, I just give up. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, that was pretty smooth, but they did miss nat drops. Okay, now on the draw, I want more removal. I could trim the Harvester on the draw and just put in removal. Not sure if I like that. I could trim some of my card advantage here and add some cut downs. Some edicts. Still haven't seen a Bankbuster. Arena, Sorin. Let's play cut down. I could also trim a land. On the draw, I'm playing 27, right? Yeah, 27. I'll play 1 Edict, 2 cut down, 3 go for the throat. Seems like a fine split. If they have Fable, Bloodtithe, you always want to have cut down, right? But then I guess I tend to like cards that are stronger, but maybe I shouldn't. It's just like Edict is stronger than cut down, but efficiency is very important, especially when you're on a draw. This hand is... It has a Fable, it has an Arena. I'm just gonna keep it. Like, it's not amazing, of course. It doesn't have a 2-drop. I'm kind of losing to a Fable with this hand. Maybe it's too risky to keep this. Then again, mulliganing also is bad. Because of the Duress, for example. Okay. Okay. Don't Fable me. Oh, there's the cut down. One turn too late. Oh, that's so awkward. Oh, it's so awkward. I hate it. I think I have to let them have the treasure though. Like, I can't use my turn to just cut down here, can I? No graveyard creature, that's good. Crystal Grotto, what the heck? Okay, yeah, they have mana-based issues with wild cards. It just has to be. Or they lost a bet. They have to play with a shittier version of this deck. I'm definitely not trading when I have a cut down in hand. Okay, they just take my Hellraiser. That's really freaking good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we kind of lost this game by not having the answer for the Goblin. That sucks. Maybe I can find hers. I think I have to go for that. No, just lands. How about that? Lands are great, aren't they? Everybody loves lands. Everybody loves them. Alright, sometimes Magic is simple. Play a Fable on turn... Play a Duress, play a Fable, play a Cruelty on turn 4, and you win. Sometimes that's all you need, especially against a deck like mine. And your opponent drawing some lands. Yeah. I mean, Cruelty looks phenomenal here. Absolutely phenomenal. It's just a hit or miss card, but in this matchup, it's pretty much a hit. Because it also, the first chapter is so good against me. Against Grixis, the first chapter isn't that great. Because they don't have, like, the high hitting stuff that they need to, you know, just taking a Hellraiser seems completely incredible against me. Need more Graveyard Hate to make this matchup work out of this deck. Otherwise, like, yeah. Then it would become more playable, right? Stone Brain. Whoa. Put a Traxa Mirror, taking my Hellraiser. Alright. You got it. Well, now I have to win the fairway with Fable and stuff. The funny thing is they messed up. If they gotta leave the Hellraiser in the graveyard here. Otherwise this would be a mistake, I think. Yeah, they did leave it. No, they didn't leave it. Oh my god. Wow, that's not a good play, I think. That's not a good play, because now you don't... I mean, maybe they have a big score and a Traxa in hand, then it would make sense. But if they don't, it doesn't make much sense to me. Crystal Grotto, I guess it makes all colors, so it helps hardcasting a Traxa, but it seems kind of difficult, because one more mana is also tough. Alright, cut down the Kiki, and hope the Cruelty just misses, because you don't have a target right now. Cutting Elder Dragon War, I think it makes sense though. Is Elder Dragon War cycling new lands away is kind of cool. It's a good main deck card therefore. Because it's like in the main deck, if you have bad cards like Duress or whatever, you can cycle them away. Okay, yeah, that was 100% a mistake. Just not take, like you should have left the Hellraiser in my graveyard. Imagine they had Hellraiser here in play. They would likely find the Cruelty. That would be incredible, right? They made a huge blunder there. I think I'm not quite yet down to use this. Okay, that's a good draw. 5, yeah, come on, let's just go for it. We gotta be aggressive here. Okay. Good card. Invoke Despair off the top. Please. Duress. No, I'm gonna bin that. I need some Haymaker here. Come on, Invoke. This is good. This is good. This is not bad. Put him to 5. Put another creature on the board. We just have to dodge a sweeper. But I think if they had a sweeper, they would have played it instead of Fable, right? Like, you just kill the 2 goblins there. Right. I just gotta go for it, I think. I get wrecked by a sweeper, but they have to top deck it. Yeah. And if I keep the Harvester back, I just don't have Lethal on board, and I might lose to other things, right? Just put a pressure on. Okay, yeah, that's a problem, maybe. Duskmangler in the bin. Look how incredible Fable was here for them. Oh, wow, they just missed. Good game. Well, lucky me. Dodged the bullet there. $27. Alright, sweet. On the draw here. Pretty decent early plays, but no red. It's a bit egregious to keep this. Also have to draw 2 red. Okay. I guess I'll just put the most expensive card away. Yeah. Islands. Plains. Oh god, that deck again. I played against this already. It was not very impressive. It's like a Spirit's Enchantment deck with Geistlight Snare. Let's swing and trade these. Have the Goblin be able to attack, I guess. Yeah. So I added 2 Graveyard Trespasser into the sideboard in between games. Yeah, I think I'll play the Goblin. I guess a consideration to have Elder Dragon War next turn, and then you don't want to have Goblin, but nah. Just making mana is fine. Drawing cards. Yeah, I added 2 Trespassers. They're gonna be good here too. I cut the Sheoldreds. Everybody's expecting Sheoldred these days anyways. Out of the sideboard of black decks, right? Definitely don't want a mountain. Get rid of a cut down. Okay. Well, I don't have to pop the Elder Dragon War quite yet. But they have Enchantment and Spirit out, so Geistlight Snare is enabled. And they didn't want to block this thing, so I really think they have Geistlight Snare. I guess we can put them to the test here by attacking again. Yeah. Geistlight Snare is a cool card. Yeah, it really looks like they have it. Yeah, 100%, right? 100% have Geistlight Snare up here. In which case I could... I don't want to play Elder Dragon War. That seems so heinous. Can I make enough mana to next turn play around it? The problem is they're going to attack here. And then they're going to draw 2 cards. That would be pretty rough for me. So I could go for the throat this. I mean, aren't they just dying to my Harvester plus my Fable? Isn't that... I mean, as long as they don't draw too many cards, I can just clean up their board that way. Tough call. So if I play Proving Ground, pass. Next turn I play a land, attack with Goblin. I can play around the thingy. I should have thought about all of this before I did the attack. At least with the Harvester, because if I stay back with Harvester, maybe they're inclined to just make tokens. Now they're definitely going to attack and draw 2 cards, which is really, really bad for me. If I just play Fable here, are they going to counter it? Likely. It's just not going to change anything. Yeah, I'm kind of have to pass here, I think. Not good though. Yeah, they're gonna just swing in there for free. Yeah. Betting Announcement is a fantastic, phenomenal Magic card against black decks. One of the best in the format, really. Especially in multiples, it gets so egregious. Okay. No. Imagine they would have made 2 tokens here instead of 2 cards. Oh my god. Would have been so good for me. Do I just kill this Dorothea? Don't think so. Alright, unfortunately now my Kiki also dies. But at least like almost their entire board dies. But then I don't have my Harvester combo. This is bad for me. I mean, at least I get a 4/4, I have a Kiki left. I kill all these, but I also kill all mine. This is even good. But the thing is, they have this coming up, so I'll lose to everything having free power, so I have to go for the attack. Yeah, 100% having Geistlight Snare here, the way they played. Just a trade there, sure. If I would have maybe stayed back with this Harvester, maybe they wouldn't have attacked with their 1/1s. Maybe. Could have won me this game more easily if they wouldn't have, like, if they don't attack with the 1/1s, this game is easy peasy probably. But this way it's kind of rough. Yeah, they have so many cards. Like, I must be behind here. Against double Vetting Announcement on the board, every creature of theirs is 2/2 power. I'm just, if I don't start drawing Invokes here, yeah. Invokes, Hellraiser, we need those. It's kind of funny. Like, I think their deck is, I've played against them and their deck looks pretty mediocre, but how much one card can swing everything, whatever you're doing, into making everything like so much stronger is like, in Vetting Announcement, just so busted. Especially in multiples. It doesn't matter what my opponent, they just play free Vetting Announcement and I'm in trouble, right? Like, it's just funny. I'm tempted to just throw everything away, but I'm just gonna throw 3 away, I guess. Okay, well. So, still sitting on Snare, didn't make a land drop. It's so funny. Like, their deck, I think I can beat them easily, but Vetting I can't beat. If they're Vetting multiple times, no, I can't beat them. So now we can cast Invoke and have 3 mana up for the Snare. On that thing? Interesting. Okay, so now they're gonna put like an aura on this to make another spirit, or what's going on? Huh. Interesting. Okay, I need an Invoke so badly. Come on, deck. Nope. Should I bin the Elder Dragon War? Probably. Yeah, I think so. Okay. So if they have double Snare, yeah, I can't do much about that, can I? I don't have enough mana to pay for double Snare. I can attack first, I guess. Maybe they block. Then they couldn't have double Snare anymore. I mean, they're down to 8. Alright, you got it or not. Make disappear plus Snare would be enough too. Oh, okay. Sack that enchantment, damn it. Didn't see that. Okay, okay, at least it resolved. They're down to 6, and we have another Invoke in hand. Okay, that's good, I guess. That's pretty good against my stupid Invoke. Just sack another ossification here. Yeah. I mean, really, this matchup is all about Vetting Announcement. I think the rest of their deck I can easily beat. Just not Vetting Announcement. In multiples. That's not fun. Now we know they have all spells, right? So I have 4, 7, 10, 11 mana. Oh, 11 is enough to play around double Snare. Might be a bad idea though. But we're gonna draw one card here. Like, because I might need the blood token. If they double snare here, they can just... Well, I'm not dead. No, I'm not dead. Oh wait, can they? They can sack this, but have blockers. And then I can put it on a guy and I get a 6/6 spirit attacker. 7/7. Triple betting. Okay, so I guess they have snare. Plus I make disappear. GG. That's gonna beat me likely. I mean, I guess I'm not dead yet. I could draw into Hellraiser. Yeah. If I attack here, I'm just gonna lose to my... No, that makes sense. I tried my best. I tried my best. Gazing. Okay. Oh, they shortened the text just to surveil free. It's not so like that. Hit another Duress. Okay, that's lethal. GG. Okay. Liliana. No, definitely not. Brotherhood and Burn On, yes. Hers, yes. Trespasser, yes. Duress, yes. Cut Down, probably not. Edict, no. Abrade, no. Cruelty, no. My deck seems kind of decent against them. With Heather Dragon War, Brotherhood's End, Trespasser, Hers. Seems kind of okay, actually. Might want Sorin. Sorin seems kind of decent too. Arena, maybe. Arena or Sorin. Just grind a little bit on the play. Against counterspells too. If they keep out Snare, I just have Arena drawing cards. That's really good. Bit low on removal right now. Just cut some Hellraisers maybe. Could cut one Hellraiser and a land again. Greed Lord. I don't need all these hearses. Maybe I don't need the hearses. They do have like Retribution. They have the Brine Comber. I don't know how much they have. Maybe like Catilda. They have likely Catilda as well, right? Sheoldred good in this matchup. Also, don't have that card. No, fine. Harvester is like questionable, I guess, in this matchup. But I think Harvester overall just like it's such a nice card. Can't really go wrong with that one. Gazing. Kept them all. Whew. Okay. Passed. It must be a make disappear. No, you have an instant? I guess you have gaze up. Could just play my Harvester here. Don't really want to play my Fable into a make disappear. Could also just pass. Then they gaze again, but that doesn't seem that good. Okay. Alright, I just play draw go. I could have just made spirits there, actually. Maybe that was the call. Huh. Yeah. What do I do now? I think I just pass again. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think I messed up. I should have made spirits there. Oh, the sun is coming out. Getting a little bit of a two-faced shadow here on my face. It's a rare occasion that the sun comes out. Yeah, I think my play was to make 1/1's main phase. 2 more damage that I missed here. They kept it all again. That's funny. What? But no land? Are you kidding me? Yeah, they don't even have a spell here. Just gonna play nothing. Just die to my board. Do something. What the heck? Maybe I gotta cut more Hellraiser. I mean, it is pretty clunky. Play Sorin. I don't have much early game. Would like to have a Duress in my opener. God, this is. I mean, you kind of have to keep this, I think. Yeah, double Fable. One taking a more. This could go south, but. Nah, I don't see this really going south, to be honest. Like, how badly can this go? They can't really punch me that badly. Triple Fable. Funny, funny, funny. Yep. Dorothea. Ooh, I like that. That was a very nice draw. Ah, beautiful. Take the best card out of your deck. Now you're gonna, what, Brian Comber? Sure. And you put, I guess now they put Dorothea on Brian Comber or on the Spirit and get smashing. Huh. Alright, that's kind of dangerous. I need a removal for that. Oh, they just play Dorothea. Okay. That's fine. What are we doing? How easy is it for me to get these Hellraisers down? Maybe I just ditch a Fable. Like a Cliffs. Maybe a Sulfurous Spring, actually. Okay. That's a lot of lands. Well, attack. Play another Fable. Yeah, with the second Fable. Cycle these lands away. We have 3 cards in the grave. And now I don't, like, yeah, sure, hit me for 5, I guess. Or for 9, okay. Well, I see what you're doing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. And now you want to put the wait, why didn't they get a token? Oh, they have to target this. Huh. But this doesn't give flying, so that's why they can't target that in that situation. Yeah, I see. Duress and Fable in the grave. I will discard this Blackcleave Cliffs, I guess. I mean, kind of want to cast a Fable here, I suppose. So I could just do nothing. Yeah, okay. I mean, I could also Duress them. They might have Snare, actually. They could have it. If their Spirit and Enchantment. Counter my Hellraiser, that would be GG, pretty much. Not quite, I guess, but pretty close to it. I could have won. This it's not legendary, right? No, it's not. I guess I don't need a Fable. Ooh, okay. Well, that is a good draw. To rest them. You got the Snare? What do you got? You do have the Snare, and you won't pay for that. Attack both. Yeah, well, that Duress off the top was big game. Not gonna, yeah. Variance in my favor right now. Okay, we didn't hit the Fable, we just hit another Duress. Okay. Makes sense. Okay. Well, well, well. Now we have Bloodtithe with Kiki next turn, so that should lock things up, hopefully. With 4/4 blocker in play. They can enchant their spirits and attack. I'll just block the spirit and go to 2 life. Gazing, okay. I probably should have both unlicensers in the deck. So yeah, this is sort of trying to be a combo deck with like Dorothea, Retribution on one of your spirits. That's the deal here. Then Gazing and then having Betting Announcement just as a good card, but like it just seems so slow and fragile to removal, and just doesn't. And Graveyard Hate too. It's just like I don't know. It's a cute idea, I guess, but I've played against this already before. You want to get in there? Good, frisky. Yeah, just go to 6. And yeah. Okay. We can also copy Hellraiser. But I have a lot of mana here. I can actually hardcast another Hellraiser. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, kill that and then just like take over with another Hellraiser. Easy. 24. Like that. On the draw, 7-card hand, no lands. It's easy mulligan. Okay. I can work with this. The mountain. Darkslake Shores. Grixis time. Yeah, against Grixis here I like to pass. Just Fable, I just want to kill, and if they have Corpse Appraiser, I don't want to let my Harvester just die, you know, and then enable their Appraiser, so this is an easy mistake you can make, I think, in this matchup. By playing a Harvester on 2 there, you just lose so many games to removal into Fable or Corpse Appraiser. I could play the Harvester here. Again, I just don't want to enable Appraiser if it's in their hand. They have a Sandus Lounge. They had priority. Maybe they have a Takenuma in hand. Ah, they had Sokenzan in hand. Okay. I'm not going to play Fable. That's fine. I'm just going to play Liliana minus, I believe. It's a good value play. Place around, make disappear. Now Invoke Despair is a bit worse because I have Liliana out. The unfortunate part is I don't have counter magic. And my opponent can just slam Invoke, which is not good. Yeah. Invoke is one of the best cards in these mid-range fights, of course. Abrade and make the spear hitting the bin. But yeah. Like my plan is to just invoke on 7 when I have 7 mana, so I could pay. Or yeah, that was a 2-for-1 in my favor. That was good. But now the Fable is also a 2-for-1, so back to even soon. Elder Dragon War. Oh, that could be a 2-for-1 next turn. They don't have enough mana to cast Fable. Ah, you greedy. You greedy. You have not like Sokenzan. Sokenzan I'm not playing in my Grixis deck. I could just get the Lily back too, I suppose. That would have been best here. Yeah, just play it, get the Lily back. Oh, let's go. The Dragon War for some value. You have an answer? Boom. Oh, sweet. Let's go. That was insane. Okay, they still have some draws here. Bankbuster off the top, Invoke off the top. There's cards that are pretty scary. Again, not playing Harvester because I don't want to enable the Corpse Appraiser. They bin this, so okay, now Corpse Appraiser is enabled, sure. Okay, another Corpse Appraiser. Now I can play my Harvester. Ooh, no. No. Not my Invoke. Main deck Duress. Oh, that's a card. But I can't pay for Make Disappear, unfortunately. Damn it. Oh god, that's such an insane... If that resolves, it would be crazy. I guess I could discard like these cards to find a land here, but it would also worsen my Hellraiser. Like I want Lily or go for the or Invoke, right? Make Disappear. They discarded one. They haven't played a land. They don't have... Maybe they have Invoke, Go for the Throat, Make Disappear, something like that in their hand. Risk it for the biscuit. Alright. You have it or you don't. Oh, they don't. Let's freaking go. Let's go! And yeah, it's jam. Jam time! So they have Go for the Throat as some sort of removal. They have priority here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. Some good stuff, yeah. I assume Invoke is gonna hit me next turn. They didn't get a land. Discard a land. Guess I could play I could play Harvester first and then minus to kill one of these appraisers, but they're gonna block anyways. Very likely, so no rush. Yeah. Guess I'll attack. Harvester discarding these lands here is a pretty big game. Appraiser, just getting them out of this sticky situation. So many appraisers, so many 2-for-1s. It's so good. So good. Liliana? Mountain. I didn't need a mountain there. I needed a Cruelty, I needed an Invoke. Something. Oh, big score. Do another Mix Disappear. So they're playing the Galvanic Iteration version. I saw that version. Just play some Galvanics. Likely doesn't have Sheoldred then, but they might have Leer. If they draw Leer, I'm dead anyways, likely. Even if I ever go for the Throat, because they have so much to flashback. Invoke off the top. Braid off the top. Well, I mean, at least we're putting them to 5 now. So if I draw Invoke, it's gonna deal damage. Oh yeah, I don't have high hopes for this game. Discard just one card. Yeah, okay, GG. Oh, what? Oh, it's a Reanimator Grixis deck. That's why they play big score. Okay, I see. Well, well, well. Invoke Despair off the top. Hellraiser. Well, we can hit go for the throat. It's a 50-50 with 6 cards. We weren't lucky. Oh, we were. Nice. They kill my 4-4. Go to 2. We'd have to top deck again. Because they have a Cruelty on a Truxa. We have to rip and invoke off the top. Not the best, but they had a go for throw for my dragon. Yeah, I mean, now Invoke doesn't seem... Invoke kills them, right? Yeah, it does. Doesn't seem good enough. It does kill my opponent. Ah, damn it. Alright, GG. I don't think I win this. 7 life for Truxa. Yeah, GG. Too bad. But now we have Graveyard Hate, and that's really the weakness of these decks. But I played around Invoke the entire... Like, I didn't play around it, but I was mentioning it all the time. And they don't play it, obviously. And Arena, again, seems good then. The Dragon War looked awesome there, but I don't think it's that good. Go for the throat. Didn't show me any banky boys. Just playing Corpse Appraiser, yeah. So it's an interesting version, but again, like I think these decks lose to normal Grixis. You know, you just rather be on the side of Counterspells, Graveyard Hate, and Invoke Despair than be on the side of Cruelty of Gix, Atraxa, Big Score. Right, like Big Score is really bad against Counterspells, Cruelty is really bad against Counterspells. And Atraxa is a dead card sometimes in your hand. Anyways, what else? Sorin. Yeah, I mean, these Planeswalkers all of a sudden become so much better against Grixis when they don't have stupid Invoke. Again, a bit low on removal, I suppose. I think it's fine. Could cut my Harvesters. Makes their Corpse Appraiser worse. I could do that. Don't need them, technically. Just be a go big deck. Play it slow. Is that reasonable? Playing Harvester and getting it killed and then Corpse Appraiser is just such a blowout. It really wants you to not play Harvester on turn 2, right? Especially if then yeah. I could just play Abrades and like Edict or Vraska. Okay. Yeah. Postboard, I don't know. I feel like I should be ahead here. For Duress, Graveyard Hate. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh. No, it's good. Invoke. I'm gonna go with Duress before I go with hers. Okay. Yeah, but like the mix, not having counters yourself, and if they're just having a Abrade here, they can get rid of the hearse, they can go for the throat, the glutton. I should have maybe exiled that. They didn't even want to attack back, which is weird. Make my hearse worse, actually, if I exile this. I guess I'll just exile my Duress. I'm a bit loose not activating the hearse last end step. Sokenzan. It's kind of cool, I guess. Sure. I play my Swamp, play my Fable. I guess I didn't need... Actually, that was bad. I didn't need to play my Swamp. I should have just kept... I should have kept the Swamp in hand. Yeah, really, that was not good. That was not good. I was like in the mode of playing around Make Disappear. But here I really need the Swamp in my hand because the Fable discard. Yeah. Could get a Graveyard Trespasser back with this Takenuma. Or I could find like a Hellraiser, which would be even better, of course. I think I'm gonna keep the Takenuma. Okay. Yeah, imagine I had a Swamp in hand here. Could have discarded the Swamp and the Abrade. Would have drawn one more card. Yeah, it was... Those are the small blunders that can really, like, especially close games like this, can lose you games. Do I play my land here? I think so, because of Hellraiser and stuff. Big score. It's pretty good here. Now I can hardcast the Truxa. Yeah, that's also a reason why counter spells are pretty good against these types of decks. Bankbuster? No. Alright, GG. That's a pretty rough one. That they just drew big score into Atraxa. I mean, yeah, how am I supposed to beat that? I need like Hellraiser. I need my own stuff here. I need my own powerful things. If I draw Hellraiser, I'm okay maybe, but no, probably not. Honestly, look at this. Draw 4, draw 5, draw 5 here. All right, GG. I mean, Atraxa decks are good against me, I guess. Yeah, but like, can't beat everybody. Can't beat everybody. Big score really shining there. Okay, I guess before we do anything, we do this. We hit Hellraiser. Okay, we did. And now we can start exiling our own stuff to make Hellraiser better. Okay. They have an Appraiser. So I guess I want to exile. Man, it sucks big time that they have that spirit token lying around. Ugh. God damn it. What can you do? Now I have to draw into a Go for the Throat to get rid of a Truxa. Phew. Liliana would be fine too. How about 2 lands? Yeah, they don't help. Yeah, I think Hellraiser is a cool card, but it doesn't convince against the Truxa plus Cruelty of Gix and Big Score. My draw was worse than theirs, to be fair. Like, I could have drawn like more Duress or whatever, and just, I don't know. Yeah, I flooded out here. Phyrexian Arena would have been incredible, for example. A Planeswalker like Sorin could have also done a work, like really good work, actually. But yeah, it wasn't meant to be. But there's ways this can beat a Truxa, but it does seem a bit tough. They didn't attack with the 7/7, am I wrong? No, they did attack. Yeah, they did attack. Yeah, let's play Fable here. I need the cards. I wonder why they didn't play their Fable, because they kept a big score, maybe? Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I should have taken the hit. I don't know. Tough to say. I just go to 5. Yeah. I mean, the situation again. After they drew 5 cards, it was kind of over. Invoke can't keep up with that. Okay. All right. Gonna concede? No. Oh, okay. So how much mana do I have? Can't cast both pre-combat. Vraska. To have Edict, right? I could just cast Vraska and pass. Like plus and pass. Don't even cast the Invoke Despair. I think I kind of like the idea of that. Although if they start killing my goblins, they can just swing at Vraska. If I invoke here, draw 2. What am I drawing into? A Graveyard Hate piece to get rid of the Atraxa. Could also draw that with the 1 card from Vraska. Might want to kill the Fable next turn with Invoke. Okay. Don't necessarily need to minus there, no. Because like, if technically speaking, if they have Invoke. Okay, pass the turn I get. I mean, I could attack. I lose both and then I Invoke. But then I can Hellraise next turn. If I have 5, 8, 9 mana. Also, they have hers, so Hellraise doesn't even do anything. It's just a 4/4. Trying my best here. Oh yeah, it's just a rough time playing against the Atraxa decks. Without a fast clock and no counters. I think if I have counter spells, it's okay without the fast clock, right? But without fast clock, they just start hardcasting this baby. And at that point, you just lose. I think, for example, like a Junt deck that has a fast clock and Duress and Graveyard Hate, and just like Invoke Despair to top it all out is, or like a mono black aggro deck. You know, like those type of decks, they're good against this stuff, I believe. Or they can be if they want to be. Especially if they have Phyrexian Arena in the sideboard. Which looks like a card that my opponent has difficulties beating. I mean, it depends. I mean, they have good defenses too here with all the cheap removal, of course. The list looks kind of great. It looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. On the other hand, I think Grix is just a way better deck than what my opponent does have. Like, I just want to be not doing this stuff right now. I just want to play Grixis, right? Just makes much more sense. just way too vulnerable. I guess I was supposed to... Whatever. Honestly, why am I playing this game? Maybe I was supposed to jump here so I can minus on the Atraxa. But yeah, being my own slow deck in Rakdos colors with the Hellraiser doesn't look like a great meta call. Let's just call it that way. When these Atraxa decks are around. You want to be on Grixis mid-range against these types of decks. Goblin down. If they have a kill split for this, I am dead. They don't. They could have also played Fable, Crew, Hers, kill me. Yeah, they had lethal there. Why am I even playing still? Alright, GG. Drop down to 120? 44. Okay. Bit pessimistic there. That was Hellraiser in Rakdos here. Yeah, I mean, the card is cool, especially if you cast it for 3 mana and hit something. I mean, I don't know. It seems a bit too fair, I guess, overall. I mean, if you get to Flashback and Invoke Despair, that is really strong. But if you don't, it's just like a 6 mana card, a 4/4 that flashes, I don't know, removal back, which is fine, but like not something broken. Yeah. I think a deck like this is going to be good against various decks that don't play Atraxa, mostly. Because again, Atraxa, especially with big score, you need the aggressive clog, so that's not a great matchup. Or a lot of combo spells, which it doesn't have. Yeah, and other decks like Soldiers, aggressive decks, I think those are pretty decent matchups. You have lots of cheap removal. And then the Grixis matchup, they can't Corpse Appraise your Invoke Despair, right? So that's good. You just gotta outvalue them. They have counter spells for the Hellraiser, so you gotta hope that the game goes long. So you draw a bunch of cards, and then the Hellraiser becomes cheaper. So you gotta be careful about not playing into Make Disappear, not playing into Bloodtithe Harvester. Just play well. But maybe those top decks aren't the best matchups for this deck. Nonetheless, I just wanted to try Hellraiser, and yeah. It's a really cool card. I think I hope there will be more cards we can abuse this with, and perhaps I'll try a list with Portal to Phyrexia, so can abuse that. Yeah. In any case, however these games goes, however this is in a meta game, I hope you enjoyed this video and could learn something from it. And yeah, hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.